Hi, welcome back to the channel. We're on our way to Volendam, Netherlands. This is a pretty interesting place where you can dress up in traditional Dutch clothing and take a photo. You can visit the Volendam Museum, eat the local fish, and stroll down the Doolhof, a maze of small streets. Good morning from Amsterdam. We are in the town of Volendam. Now this is one we saw online. It looked kind of like a cute little city. We just passed a Christmas tree that you can actually walk through, so it was kind of cute. And now we're just kind of walk around. It's raining pretty hard. It's a little windy and cold, but hey, we're on vacation and we're still in Amsterdam. So let's see what Volendam is like. Let's go. Volendam translates as full dam. This began as a harbor which was dammed up and used for land reclamation. Much of the population are farmers and fishermen, thus given the name Volendam or Volendam. Today, mostly it's a fishing village, a harbor, and a tourist destination for those who want to experience an old Dutch village. So we're walking down. This looks like the main walkway. This is the old, not really old streets, but you can tell they're a little cobbled, so but easy to walk. And we're on the way to, looks like a seaport area where some boats and near the waterways, and not a lot of people here, but might be mostly because of the rain, I would think, but still pretty nice. You have some places where you can actually shop and buy some things. So here we go. So this is the busy part of the town. You have a lot more places to eat. You got little cafes. You have a little restaurant. You have a little photo shop here. Here's your tourist heaven right here. Oh, and over to the right, you have a cute little seaport area. Looks like they got a little ferry out there. You can actually take your picture right here, dressed in typical Dutch attire, with the clogs, which are pretty typical. So this is the place where you want to go and take your pictures. Looks like this place is pretty legit for taking pictures in Dutch attire. Let's check out the prices.
Five people, €47.50. They can either choose 3 small pictures or 1 big and a small picture. You can decide after you've been on the picture. When you come down, they can decide and pay. From the moment, it takes 30 minutes to print pictures. It is important to know my upstairs choose a picture for you. It's not possible to see there.
Oh.
Hi. Oh, this is for men?
Yes. So
Okay.
you put it over our clothing, right?
Yes.
They help you.
Only the jackets and the shoes.
Okay. So cute.
So we decided to go to a place and get dressed in traditional Dutch clothing, and this is what it looks like. We took some pictures and it's pretty cool. The only thing I say is the little shoes there, they are difficult to walk in, these little clogs, but they do fit, and this is pretty cool. Great experience. Something definitely to do while you're in right, we just had our picture taken, and this is one of the more popular places where you get your picture taken in Dutch dress. And it's pretty cool. It cost us around €50 to get the picture, and we get a choice of either too small or actually too medium and a big and a medium. So we got the big and the medium. So let's go and let's get something to eat. We're all really hungry. It's getting pretty dark and pretty wet. Here we go. Which is a restaurant in Volendam. We're raining outside, so we decided to come in and have some lunch. So the first thing we ordered was chicken curry, and then we got some rice, we got some bread, and we got some salad. So I'm going to try the curry with the rice. So here we go. Take a little bit of this, a little bit of the rice. Pretty good. A little sweet, very curry taste, rich curry taste. The chicken is pretty tender. So the chicken curry tastes pretty authentic, and I think a lot of it has to do also with the Dutch imperialism in Indonesia. So you also have that Dutch-Indo kind of fusion going on with food. And we also noticed a lot of Indonesian tourists actually walk around here too. So it is very authentic. The rice is actually really fluffy. It's very well cooked, and it goes very well with the chicken curry. So the two, actually, the fusion of the two are very good, very authentic, and pretty good. So this is our dish number 2. We ordered a Dutch pepper steak. They also give you a little bit of sauce here, and then we also got some of the potatoes, and then we have some salad. The other dish had a salad too, but we're going to try this one. So let's try a little bit of the Dutch pepper steak. Ooh, juicy. Look at that. Wow, that's a pretty juicy steak there. So let's try it with a little of the sauce. See how that works. Wow. It's a little on the rare side, even though we ordered medium, but really good. The sauce is like marinade. I don't really taste a lot of marinade. So it has an unusual taste, but not a lot of marinade. So I think that's why you need the sauce, to give it a little bit of flavor. The sauce is a creamy sauce. It sounds a little mayo, I think. But I'm not really familiar with the sauce, but maybe it's some kind of Dutch sauce that they use. Let's put this sauce on here. Okay. Now let's give it a try. Oh boy, there we go. Oh yeah, once you put the sauce on it, it kind of tastes like mushroom a little bit. And yeah, it's good with the sauce. I think that's what it's meant to do. You're meant to put the sauce all over the steak. Really good. I'm going to try some of the potatoes here. I taste a little rosemary. A little bit of pepper too. It's got pepper taste to it too. Like pepper and rosemary. Maybe try some with a little sauce there. Good too. There's a little mushery, peppery, rosemary, potatoey flavor. Really good. Now I'm going to try some of the salad. It looks like it's basically dressing. Looks like maybe a little dill on top. And you have the lettuce, and you got some pickles, as well as a tomato. So let's try some of the salad. I personally like pickles, so I think the pickles are probably going to be a good addition to this. Got some lettuce and some pickles. The dressing taste is very sweet. So if you like a sweet dressing, it's also very vinegary. So it might be like a vinaigrette, which I've had vinaigrettes before, and they taste a lot like that. And since it, because of the color, I think it's a creamy vinaigrette dressing that they put on top of the salad. Let's try this. Pretty good. Yeah, I think the vinegary taste is probably for the pickle itself. So without the pickle, it's still pretty good. But I still think it's a creamy vinaigrette that they use on it. So this is what they call the fish mix. Decided to get this because you get a little bit of everything. So what we have here is we have the fried shrimp. We also have some fried crab right here. This is calamari, also fried. We have some egg rolls. And then we have pieces of fish, some fried fish. And Volendam's known for fish because it's a sea city. So let's try this. So let's try the shrimp first. So we're going to try this some of the sauce. Very soft. The breading is really thin, so you taste a lot of the shrimp inside. And the sauce is good. So it kind of goes well with it. I'm going to take the whole thing. It's so crunchy you can eat the tail and all. It's really good. Okay, so now we're going to try some of the crab. Let's try this with, this is one of the other sauces that they give you here. Wow, that's really good. Taste all the crab meat in there. It's really good. Let's try some of this. This is a spicy sauce. I like the spicy sauce, really good. And they put a little stick in there, so I think you're supposed to eat like a stick. Pretty good. Next, we're going to try some of the calamari. Calamari, if you don't know, is actually squid. So we'll try this with some of the sauce. Calamari is good too. Very soft. Similar breading. Very light. That's good with the sauce. Yeah, calamari is pretty good too. Next, we have these things called fish pieces. And of course, fish is known for any type of town or city that's near the water. We'll try that with some of the sauce. This is a sole. Really good. Very soft fish. Not too fishy. And same thing, the light breading. Let's try this with some of the spicy sauce there. Really good. This is nice, flaky, tender, light breading. And with a little bit of the spice, it gives it a kick too, which is nice. Pretty good. Nice fish pieces. And try an egg roll. I've had egg rolls before, a mini egg roll. I'm guessing I'm going to try the spicy sauce because it seems almost like an Asian twist here. I think it's kind of like a vegetable egg roll. Don't really taste any meat in there. I'll try that with a little of the sauce here. Let's try that. Definitely with the hot sauce. The red sauce goes with that. Pretty good too. So far the fish mix is pretty good. Very tasty. So far all the dishes in the fish mix are really good. Very tasty, very fresh. Took a kind of bit for order. It took about a half an hour for them to get the food out, but it's very good. It's actually worth it. You can tell it's fresh. They make it fresh. So I think that adds to the flavor too. Pretty nice. So this is the last dish, and this is sole, and they call it twin sole because we got two of them. We got one here and one here. And if you're unfamiliar, sole is fillet of sole, also a type of fish. Now this, they look like they still have the bones inside, but generally if you fry a fish like this, you can usually eat the bones because they're very tiny. So we're going to give that a try. They also gave us the salad. This looks like it's universal for all the dishes. And they also gave us some fries, or frites, some French fries. Now I'm going to put a little bit of the lemon on it because I like lemon on my fish. Try a little bit of the lemon. And then let's try this fish out. All right, so you do need to take the bones. They have the bone in. So here's a little of the fish here. Nice. Very soft, tender fish. You do need the lemon because it looks like they don't really put any kind of seasoning that I can tell from this. And see when you tear it off, look, it just comes right off there. Whoa, look at that. Big piece just coming right off the bone. There you go. You see what the fish looks like. Let's give that a try here. Oh, fish is very good. Very flaky. You do need the lemon though to give it some kind of flavor. But it looks like they just fry the fish itself, and then you have to put whatever you want on it. But it's still very good. Tasty fish. Let's try some fries. Fries are good too. Pretty much we get lots of fries while you're in Amsterdam because it's known for fries. And if you looked at the vlog earlier, you see that we eat fries a lot. Pretty good. Nice dish. So far, I would say this is a pretty good place to visit, pretty good place to eat. All the food is fresh. And now we're going to dig in and finish our meal. So earlier I thought you could eat the bones. I was mistaken. So the bones aren't crunchy enough. So you definitely need to take them out. And there is quite a few bones in there. So it's going to take a little bit of work, but it's good. It's worth it. All right, so now I'm going to debone the fish itself. Oh, and there we go. It comes off in one piece. There we go. The fish. And the fillet. So it's nice, we're eating, looking at the bay. Got a little statue of a guy there sitting there. I think it might be a little fisherman. And we even saw a little boat come out there. Oh, got a lot of rain. After we ate, we are on our way back to Amsterdam City. We had to fight the strong wind and rain. At least we were able to see souvenir stores and classic peaceful homes. difficult to find transportation back to Amsterdam, being very dark and with this type of weather. Luckily, we found a tour bus willing to give us a ride to Amsterdam Central, which is the central station of Amsterdam. As you see on the left side, it's really interesting. This is the Cyber Passage of Amsterdam Central Station. It's decorated with 80,000 hand-painted tiles depicting waves, a merchant fishing boat, and seagulls. The rain has not stopped, but before we go back to the hotel, we're stopping by a popular market called the Albert Heijn grocery store. Let's see what they have. Look, this is very interesting. For you that are Indonesian, do you recognize this word? Yeah, this is fried rice. In Indonesian, it's nasi goreng. And this one is bami goreng, which is fried noodle. And this one is also fried noodle, but with barbecue pork, called babi panggang in Indonesian language.
Here, tauge. So in Indonesia called tauge, in America, English called bean sprout.
Also, this is golden egg. I've never seen this before. If you know why they sell golden egg in Amsterdam, leave a comment below. It's time to go back to the hotel. That's going to wrap it up. If you like this video, click like, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now from Amsterdam, Netherlands.